From multiverse adventures to clone fight, 2022 has been a solid year for science fiction movies, be they big budget blockbusters or indie efforts. So far, 2022 has been a great year for science fiction movies, as proven by the best outing there. Genre has been produced since January. A quick look at 2022 upcoming science fiction movie make it clear that the year is penalty exciting, releasing still on the way 2022. Science fiction movies have not disappointed so far, despite a handful of critic and commercial flop. Here is the list of 10 best science fiction movies of 2022. Number 10, Everything Everywhere All at Once. While it has become something a clinch or to claim that the mainstream movies defines explains everything everywhere all at once gives any audience member hoping to explore the movie unique appeal a run for their money. Multiverse Everything Everywhere All at Once initially tells the story of Michael Yo Evelyn, a laundromat owner, and calming Jamie Lee Curtis, her villainous IRS inspector. However, when Alliance realizes he can move between parallel universes, Everything Everywhere All at Once turns this comedy drama premises to an observe utterly original fusion of the martial arts movie, science fiction, fantasy, romance, and action. Number 9, After Yang. The second 824 science fiction movie among the year's best release. After Yang could not less similar to Everything Everywhere All at Once. A throat illogical mood piece. After Yang sees Colin Farrell Jake attempt to repair their total robotic plane, this daughter's close companion. This endeavor eventually leads Jake to reconsider the role technology plays in the lives of both him and his family. In this moving meditation on what it means to be human. A 124 2020 horror movie may be the more diverse, but After Yang proves the distributed taste in science fiction titles beyond the approach. Number 8, Duel. Duel has appealingly surely premises for a satirical science fiction comedy and could easily have been a broader go-flair affair. Karen Gillan plays Sarah's terminally ill woman who purchases a clone for herself to live on after the inevitable death. When a miraculous recovery results in the death being postponed indefinitely, Sarah is left with the unbelievable position of having a year to train for a fight with her clone, which only one of two will emerge alive. Number 7, Jurassic World Dominion. Unlike its previous sequel, Jurassic World Dominion leans into the silliness and a stronger movie for it. The concluding chapter for Jurassic World reboot trilogy is so far perfect, but it's undoubtedly thrilling to see Laura Dern, Sam Neill, and Jeff Goldblum together again on the big screen after so many years. While the action set pieces are touch overwrought, there is no denying the cast chemistry and primary appeal for Jurassic World Dominion remain intact as ever. Number 6, Crime of the Future. David Cronenberg's Crimes of the Future has a stomach-churning premises with the science fiction starring scenes a revolutionary tech mogul depth his latest surgical innovation via his own body. The body horror of Crimes of the Future is not a jaw-dropping as some of the director's earlier work, but is still intense with what a lot of say about the way to which technology has invaded even most intimate elements of the human life in 2022. Number 5, Prey. A Predator prequel set centuries before the original 1987 movie. Prey proved that the franchise could still a salvage provide the creatures dropped everything but the unforgettable infamous villain. Amber Midthunder Naru in an instant science fiction who deserve a place alongside Ellen Ripley and Sarah Connor as one of the genre's most formidable heroines. Prey action is primarily comprised of the one intense, unrelating chase sequel that spares almost no other than Naru providing of some of the franchise cleverest moments and most shocking kills before he setting up the Prey thrilling triumphant finale. Number 4, The Adam Project. Director Sean Levy's The Adam Project could easily have been a disaster. The premise is a time travel team with a younger self to save the world has been mined by earlier effort as a science fiction adventure genre. And the movies arrived on Netflix could have been limited appeals to Sam's Adam Project. The tone aimed to the recent to a big blockbuster size thrillings of Emblem 80s film. However, Adam Project was successfully upon its arrival with the sweet story marrying memorable action sequences, solid character comedy, and few crucial moments to agreeably sentimental scandals. Number 3, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Sam Raimi infuses to Marvel Cinematic Universe with a trademark horror in a Doctor Strange in Multiverse of Madness. Superhero stalker Stephen Strange must protect American Savage, a dimension-hopping teenager, from someone seeking to steal her power. The flights across the multiverse take them to the very limits of existence, with Strange grappling with his own issue and growing his own powers by confronting dark, distributing version of himself across dimensions, both live and dead. Wanda Maximoff emerges as the emotional core of the film as he struggles with the harrowing aftermath of WandaVision. What is blend of the terror, fantasy and science fiction you want to soon forget. Number 2, Beyond the Infinite 2 Minutes. Beyond the Infinite 2 Minutes is a delight from start to finish. Kato lives upstairs from the cafe in his own, and one evening he discovered a time anomaly while looking at his computer monitor, allowing him to the 2 minutes in the future. Once his friend find out, they want to see if they can expand the anomaly to take advantage of unusing knowledge to end things the spiral from there. The descriptive nature of the repeating 2 minutes leads of some philosophical debates, but Beyond the Infinite 2 minutes never gets too heavy. It's light and breezy even when danger looms and whole of the lot of fun. Number 1, Avatar: Way of Water. Avatar is reportedly the most expensive movie ever made and only lost its box office crown of the top selling global release of the time in 2019, when Avengers Endgame took top spot 13 years on their getting Avatar 2 officially with another incredible budget of $250 million to bring the story back of the life on the big screen. Sam Worthington and Zoe Saldana reprised their roles as Jake Sully and Nayatri as we learn they are now form their own family in Pandora. But is all not well in the sequel as an ancient threat forces them out to their home and ignites as a war that must be fought against the human. We will watch along with this for once.